All right, we will go ahead and get going. Again, my name is Martin Dale. I'm the CFO of Xtreme Lashes. I know you were logging in hoping to see Joe Muselli. She will be here momentarily. She asked me to welcome you all and just thank you for joining us today to learn about our game-changing innovation. I'd like to start with a brief introduction about Xtreme Lashes and Joe Muselli before the woman of the hour arrives. Ever since Joe Muselli co-founded Xtreme Lashes with her family 20 years ago, her mantra is that we always need to think of our stylists and their clients first. By following this guiding principle, Joe and her family and the team brought lashes to the forefront of the world's minds, turning the lash extension industry into a global phenomenon. Joe had achieved the impossible: high-performance products and comprehensive education and training that result in safely applied, customizable, beautiful lashes with great retention for lash stylists and their clients alike. Xtreme Lashes continues to bring Joe's vision of ease, speed, and precision to the lash extension industry, simplifying the busy modern person's beauty regimen and creating rewarding careers for our professional lash stylists. With Xtreme Lashes, lash stylists are given the opportunity to support their families as they empower their customers with products and services that are long-lasting and beneficial for their careers and the lives of their clients. That's where we are before today. Now, with our latest innovation, the FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System, you will be able to take your lashing capabilities to the next level. With that, I would like to say I'd like you all to welcome Joe Muselli. I'm gonna go. And here she is.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm very, very excited to talk to you about our latest innovation with Xtreme Lashes. And Martin, thank you so much for the introduction.
You bet.
So today I'm going to be introducing the Xtreme Lashes FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System.
Joe, we are very excited to learn about FlashCure. So why did Xtreme Lashes develop the FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System?
Martin, that's a great question. So let me start with saying that every woman wants to wake up to custom designed, longer, fuller, darker, and more voluminous lifted lashes that are waterproof, heat-proof, and humidity-proof. This is why we love visiting our professionals who apply these beautiful lashes to us. We love going to our stylists and getting our lashes professionally applied. We love going on vacations without having to mess around with those do-it-yourself lashes that must be reapplied daily, or at best, they must be readjusted every few days. Not to mention, they're not waterproof. Now, that said, even with traditional lash extensions, you still have to visit your lash stylist on average every 2 weeks to get relashes. This is the area of opportunity that my team and I saw. FlashCure was developed to take the benefits of traditional lash extensions to the next level. With safety, ease, speed, and precision at the top of the list, combined with high performance and long-lasting products and services to simplify the modern busy woman's beauty regimen, while supporting our professional clients with flexible and rewarding careers, my team and I set out to develop the FlashCure.
So Joe, what are the benefits of FlashCure?
The benefits of FlashCure, excuse me. There are so many benefits, and I'd like to go through each one of them one by one. With FlashCure, lash stylists can take their lash applications to new heights with the following benefits. Enjoy triple lash retention, up to 6 weeks, in fact. Like, who doesn't want that? Up to 6 weeks, triple lash retention. You can enjoy fewer lash appointments that are up to 50% shorter. We all want that. The stylist wants to get her lashes completed faster, and every consumer out there who loves beautiful extensions wants to get in and get out. You can triple your clientele or enjoy more time off supporting the same number of clients. So while your clients will see you less often, the same clients that you have today, you can take in more new clients in between. Enjoy instant and secure attachments that are fully cured by the end of the application. And I'll be explaining more about that here shortly. You can enjoy designer lashes that last, because with FlashCure, lash extensions are even more securely attached than traditional lash extensions. Flash-cured lashes are not as susceptible to water, wind, sweat, humidity, or friction. Clients can now leave the lash studio and immediately go to their hot yoga, jog in the heat, go to the beach, jump in the shower, and do all of that without fear of losing lash extensions. And of course, with FlashCure, and you'll see why in a minute, you can experience fewer adverse reactions. FlashCure is also ideal for all lash stylists of all levels. If you already know how to do lashes, if you're already a lash stylist who knows how to apply the traditional lash extensions, you are able to FlashCure. And best of all, you can use your existing lash extension application skills, techniques, and your existing professional application supplies to quickly learn how to FlashCure. You don't have to start from scratch. All of our audience today can go straight to FlashCuring for their clients for the holiday season. And what stylist and consumer doesn't want lashes that are going to retain better and better for the holiday season?
Yeah, beautiful. These are truly excellent transformational results. Joe, can you tell our audience in the what the FlashCure UV lash extension application system is?
Yes, absolutely. I wanted to start with the benefits first and then get into what is it. So FlashCure involves the combination of using a very gentle and very low intensity UV light in combination with a specialized cyanoacrylate adhesive that contains a photo initiator. When the UV light is directed at the adhesive, the photo initiator within the adhesive acts as a catalyst to initiate the curing process of the adhesive, taking it from liquid to solid within seconds for a very secure attachment, durable extension that will last until the natural lash sheds. Lash extension loss between relashes is virtually eliminated. In addition to accelerating the curing process, adhesive fumes are quickly eliminated. They do not linger in the air because, as I said, you're taking that adhesive from liquid to solid so quickly that you don't have any adhesive fumes lingering in the air. So in summary, this process accelerates the curing process, reduces fumes, and enhances lash retention.
Thank you, Joe. Can you elaborate on the benefit of complete control with FlashCure as opposed to traditional lash extension applications?
Sure, Martin. With FlashCure, you choose when to cure the adhesive regardless of your skill level. Unlike traditional lash extension adhesives that start curing as soon as the extension is dipped into the adhesive, with FlashCure, the adhesive will not cure until you flash the light onto the extension. The stylist decides when to cure the adhesive. He or she can place the extension on the natural lash, reposition it if necessary, and then you can flash it in place to cure it. So again, the stylist has control over when to cure the lash. During lash applications, during the traditional lash applications, if you do try to reposition the lash, you're making and breaking bonds every time you do the repositioning. And here's why. Again, the FlashCure adhesive contains a photo initiator that interacts with the UV rays that are emitted from the FlashCure UV light to initiate the curing process. The curing process occurs on demand when the stylist decides to cure the lash. In fact, you know what? Let's watch a quick video to learn more. Now, isn't that cool? So as you can see, the stylist has full control over when to cure those lashes. Now that we've watched this video, I'd like to mention something about sticking. With FlashCure, since the extension is attached and cured immediately, literally in a flash, you do not have to worry about neighboring lashes sticking to one another during the application that must be peeled apart. Because as you know, every time we peel one lash from another, we're breaking adhesive bonds, which results in fragile extensions that will fall out between relash appointments. In fact, with FlashCure, every time you cure a lash, you are basically reinforcing the adhesive attachments on neighboring lashes that were recently attached. With FlashCure, extensions are securely attached and last until the natural lash sheds.
Joe, can you unpack some of the features and benefits in more detail?
Absolutely, because I know these concepts are more easily said than absorbed, especially with the amazing results. So the reason we came up with the tagline, "Designer lashes at last," is as follows. So after you get those lashes extended by your professional lash stylist of choice, no lash extension loss is going to occur during the first 24 hours after your service or beyond, because the extensions are securely attached and fully cured before you leave the studio. So again, before you leave the studio, those extensions are all fully secured and fully cured. They're not as susceptible to wind, humidity, sweat, rubbing one's eyes, or even rubbing against the pillow overnight. With FlashCure, your designer lash applications will last for weeks and weeks to come. Another benefit is instant attachment with fully cured lashes by the end of the lash application. Clients are now able to go straight to their daily activities without fear of losing extensions. Clients no longer need to wait a full day or even 2 or 3 hours before exposing their freshly applied lashes to wind, water, heat, humidity, sweat, or friction. Lash extensions applied with FlashCure are more waterproof, more tear-proof, more sweat-proof, and more humidity-proof. FlashCured lashes are ideal for all lash stylists of all levels. Everyone can now apply lash extensions with ease, speed, and precision. Now here's why. As you know, the place and release technique can be very tough for beginner lash stylists. When you place the lash extension on top of the natural lash, it may be too close, too far, too close to the eyelid, too far from the eyelid. It may be leaning right, leaning left, and you may not get a secure base-to-base attachment when you reposition it to put it in place. With FlashCure, you can place the lash, adjust it freely, then you choose when to cure the lash in a flash. So this is why we named it FlashCure, because you truly are curing the lash in a flash. As I mentioned earlier, you also have fewer adverse reactions for both the lash stylist and the client. Before FlashCure, to reduce adhesive-related adverse reactions, the lash stylist relied on environmental humidity to absorb and reduce adhesive fumes that linger in the air during their lash applications. With FlashCure, lash extension attachments cure when exposed to the FlashCure light, because the adhesive has a photoinitiator in it that interacts with the UV light when flashed. This interaction quickly cures the adhesive and takes it from liquid to solid. The production of adhesive fumes during the application is virtually eliminated. You can now say goodbye to lingering fumes in the air during your application that can enter the stylist or the client's eyes, nose, or mouth.
So Joe, is the FlashCure professional application system compatible with the Xtreme Lashes application techniques, supplies, and the lash extension compatible aftercare and cosmetics?
Absolutely. At Xtreme Lashes, we take a systematic and holistic approach when developing products and techniques. It's always systematic and always holistic. You can continue to use your existing supplies, application techniques, and aftercare products with FlashCure. Furthermore, while FlashCured lashes are more resilient, more durable, and more securely attached, and can better stand friction, wind, water, humidity, and sweat, we still recommend that you continue to use the Xtreme Lashes aftercare products and cosmetics, because we can assure you that the ingredients in all of these products have been hand-selected not to break down the adhesive bond. You do not want to risk using cleansers, serums, creams, and eyeliners that contain ingredients that may chemically break down the adhesive. The wrong chemicals can dissolve the adhesive that is holding the extension together, that is holding the extension to the natural lash. Furthermore, all of our aftercare and cosmetic products are developed using the best ingredients from science and nature at the highest concentration for efficacy. Even our color cosmetics have cosmeceutical benefits. Best of all, everyone can use the Xtreme Lashes luxurious products.
So, Joe, I know that you're a registered nurse. Safety is a major priority for you. Is FlashCure safe? And please elaborate.
Absolutely. As a registered nurse and former pediatric ICU nurse, safety is a very, very core value of mine. Under my direction, a team of engineers, chemists, curriculum developers, and professional lash stylists designed and developed the FlashCure system. Everything was tested to meet my high standards for efficacy, safety, and compatibility. To elaborate, our FlashCure UV light emits only UVA rays and only at 395 nanometer wavelength. 395 is the gentlest wavelength of UV rays. Since you will be using Xtreme Lashes' proprietary patent-pending customizable UV blocking silicone upper and under eye patches, and your client's eyes remain closed during the application, your client's exposure to UV rays during their application is minuscule. In fact, let's watch a brief video to demonstrate this. So as you can see here, we have the lash isolated. We're attaching the extension. We are flashing the invisible, very gentle UVA rays. The UVA rays, when they hit and come into contact with the upper and under eye patches that are UV blocking, the invisible UVA rays transform into visible light that fluoresces and creates this beautiful purple color that is completely harmless.
All right, that is very interesting. You've really created a method to minimize UV exposure. That said, can you put a number on how many minutes of UV flashes occur during the application?
So Martin, the exposure during the application is on average less than 1 minute. It's less than 1 minute, so let me demonstrate. To put the UV exposure into perspective, let's use the example where a stylist applies 100 lash extensions per eye, basically 200 total attachments. Those total attachments can be 200 individual lashes, they can be pre-made fans, they can be a combination of all of the above, but 200 attachments, 100 on each eye. During this application, you will flash the light a total of 200 times. Since with each attachment, you will only flash the light for 1/5 of a second, 1/5 of a second on average, you've exposed your client to only 40 seconds of UVA rays, which is less than a minute. By the time you say flash, you've already attached the extension. Now compare that to the average time that you spend in the sun with your eyes open without UV blocking glasses. For example, just going from your car to the grocery store in the parking lot, you've spent 3 to 5 minutes. And in fact, while walking in the sun without UV blocking glasses, you are subjecting your eyes to both UVA and UVB rays.
So will FlashCure lash extension applications age skin prematurely?
Nope, they will not. I'd like to also demonstrate this. So basically, as you can see in this video that we're looking at right now on the screen, we are targeting a maximum of 1 inch diameter onto the protected orbital eye area. The patches, the upper and the lower patches, are protecting your eyelids from UV rays. Only the lash line is exposed for an average of 40 seconds during the application, as you can see. Furthermore, as you can see from this image and from this animation, it's truly one of our lash stylists applying to one of her clients. The client's face, neck, and body are not getting exposed. Even the lash stylist's hands are not getting exposed to the UV rays. It's worth repeating that when the UV rays from the FlashCure UV light encounter the Xtreme Lashes UV blocking silicone upper and under eye patches, the invisible UV rays will not penetrate nor reflect off the patches. Instead, the UV rays will fluoresce and become visible purple light instead of UV light.
So Joe, tell us the difference between UVA, UVB, and UVC.
Absolutely. So the difference between UVA, UVB, and UVC rays are primarily based on their wavelength. So as you can see in this image, in this illustration, the sun emits invisible UVA, UVB, UVC, visible rays, and infrared rays that are measured in nanometers. UVC rays have the shortest wavelength, 100 to 280 nanometers, and they are the most intense. They're mostly absorbed by the ozone layer and do not reach the Earth's surface, so we don't walk around worrying about them. UVB rays have medium wavelengths, 280 to 315, and UVB rays affect the skin surface, causing sunburn if the exposure is extended and you don't have UV protection on. Now, UVA rays have the longest wavelength, 315 to 400. UVA rays are closest to visible light. They are not as intense as UVB. They do not cause sunburn, but can age the skin if exposure is extended without UV protection. Visible light has wavelengths ranging from 400 to 700 nanometer, making it detectable by the human eye and does not require UV protection. We then get into the infrared rays that are also invisible. But as you can see in the illustration, the emitter of our FlashCure UV light is at the 395 nanometer, which is the gentlest UVA wavelength and is the closest to visible light. And as we demonstrated multiple times today, we are subjecting the consumer's lash line for only 1/5 of a second every time we shine the FlashCure light. And by the end of the application, when you calculate the number of minutes you've subjected the client's lash line to less than 1 minute. Not to mention, you've also applied the UV blocking patches on both the upper and the lower lash line. Now compare that to the exposure that you get from walking around outside, where you're getting both UVA and UVB exposure when you're walking around outside to get that sun.
Great. So Joe, tell us, who is a candidate for FlashCure?
So safety is always at the forefront of Xtreme Lashes, and we train our clients very well with that. And so if your client is a candidate for lash extensions per the client consultation that you conduct, they will qualify to receive lash extensions using FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System with the following guidelines and precautions. Always start with a pre-application consultation and end on aftercare instructions. And this is not related to the FlashCure. This is every time you apply extensions to anybody, it's a relationship that you're building. It's an agreement that you're about to get into. And so just like with the nursing process, there's medical charting, there's explanations to the patient about what we're doing, why we're doing it, what the outcome could be. So I've always been a proponent of recommending that every one of our stylists sit down with their client before the application and with every application, because conditions change, and start with that pre-application consultation. And if in doubt, always have your clients consult their medical providers, because during the application, you're asking them, do they have any previous allergies? Do they have any medical conditions of this, that, or the other? Are they on any medications that can result in fewer lash growth or more lash growth or light sensitivities, etc.? And so we always recommend that. And then note that some individuals may have an underlying medical condition or taking medications, topical, oral, or injectable, that can increase sensitivity to light, which is referred to as photosensitivity. Extra precautions must be taken with individuals when considering FlashCure. These precautions are outlined in our complimentary videos that we've developed for you to watch. Again, even a client with photosensitivity could very well be a great candidate for FlashCure, because everybody reacts and responds differently, even if they are sensitive. Now, those who have had, as we've always taught, those who have had recent facial or eye surgeries or have had a medical or cosmetic procedure should wait until they are fully healed and cleared by their medical or aesthetic practitioners before receiving eyelash extensions. Stylists should never apply extensions to anyone who has obvious redness, swelling, open or closed sores on their eyes or in their eyes, and those who have broken or inflamed skin around their eyes. All of these things indicate that the person is not in the best of health, either due to an illness and or due to a procedure that was recently conducted. And you want to wait until that person is fully healed, because you want to eliminate the inflammatory process before applying extensions to them. And most importantly, every client consultation should end with both the client and the stylist agreeing to move forward with the lash application, as evidenced by the client signing the waiver and release form.
So, Joe, what additional protective measures should be taken when using FlashCure?
So when using FlashCure, always put on, apply the UV blocking customizable patent pending upper and under eye patches. Do not keep the upper eyelid exposed to the UV light. Do not use any other eye patches. Other eye patches will not block UV rays, regardless of the shape or the color. Always use Xtreme Lashes FlashCure UV. Always use the Xtreme Lashes FlashCure LED light that was designed and developed to go hand in hand with the FlashCure adhesive. Do not use any other UV light. Other lights may be too hot. They may emit higher UV rays than necessary, or they may not cure the adhesive as well. Again, the adhesive and the UV light from Xtreme Lashes were designed and developed to go hand in hand for the best outcome. Use Xtreme Lashes FlashCure adhesive designed to develop, the adhesive that was designed and developed to go hand in hand with the FlashCure LED light. Do not use any other adhesives. Other adhesives may not have the right ingredients to cure in the flash, or they may be too thick, too thin, too fast, too slow, too odorous. Because remember, at Xtreme Lashes, everything has been developed holistically and symbiotically to work together as a system. Use the Xtreme Lashes primer. Again, use the Xtreme Lashes primer to prime natural lashes before you attach. The Xtreme Lashes primer and the FlashCure adhesive were designed to work together to give the strongest attachment and the best retention. Only use Xtreme Lashes adhesive rings and adhesive trays to hold your adhesive drops during your applications. They were manufactured and tested with FlashCure to make sure your adhesive performs well during your application. Other rings, other adhesive trays on the market, they may look the same. However, the raw materials that were used to make them may not be compatible with the FlashCure adhesive. We purchased many on the market from various places and tested them. And they do not all work well, because they may look the same, but the raw materials they're made of may not be compatible, and your adhesives will not work as well. Keep the client's eyes closed during the application and instruct them not to open their eyes during the application. This has always been something that we recommend, and that continues to be the case. Do not look directly into the FlashCure light when the light is turned on. So when the light is turned on, do not look straight into it. And we have a whole video dedicated on how to create the best lighting conditions for yourself and your client. Ventilation. Ensure adequate ventilation within your lash application station. And as I said, even though our adhesives have always been low odor, low fume, and with FlashCure, you're curing in a flash, therefore taking the adhesive from liquid to solid instantly. especially about the end of the application, you've reinforced the attachment on neighboring lashes. But we still recommend that you always work in a well-ventilated environment. Make sure you've trained and certified in the fundamentals of professional eyelash extension application when using the FlashCure system. And so, again, this is a great product for stylists of all skill levels. But with the FlashCure, we're expecting you to already know how to apply extensions in order to step it up into the FlashCure system. Most importantly, please watch and follow the comprehensive FlashCure video series with step-by-step instructions that were developed on how to use the FlashCure professional application system. We developed these step-by-step video tutorials to give you and your clients the peace of mind to be confident when using FlashCure.
All right. Well, thank you, Joe. I've noticed about 100 new folks have joined us in the last 15 minutes or so. So if I can just summarize: reduced application time by 50%, increased retention time from 2 weeks to 6 weeks, reduced fumes, reduced reactions. This is amazing. This is truly transformational for the eyelash extension industry. I have to ask, what do our clients need to do to get started?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Martin, for summarizing the great benefits. I'm still very excited about them. And we've been working on the system for a year, and it's more exciting every single day. Since the FlashCure system is compatible with your existing supplies, you only need to add the Xtreme Lashes FlashCure UV Lash Extension System Essentials Kit, and you'll receive everything that you need to get started as soon as it arrives. Again, we have what we developed to be called the Essentials Kit, and it truly has the essentials to allow you to start tomorrow, as soon as you get the kit, and of course, as soon as you watch those complimentary free videos that were developed to go hand in hand. This kit contains everything you need to start providing FlashCure and lash applications that last with ease, speed, and precision, and safety. And I know I've repeated ease, speed, precision, and safety multiple times, and this is a tagline that I came up with because every day when I meet with my team and we're working, we're always focusing on, is it safe, is it easy, is it fast, and is it precise? Because after all, we're in the beauty industry, and precision matters, safety matters, speed of application matters. We also recommend picking up the Lashes to LED light. So like, as I said, the Essentials Kit has everything you need. It includes the UV light, but we also recommend the Lashes to LED light. Now, we did not incorporate the Lashes to LED light into the Essentials Kit because most of our clients have gone through our training, either the Career Builder, Classic training for beginners, or the Omni-Volume training for the advanced individuals. And so we didn't include it, but if you don't have one, please pick one up. And we know that once you get started with FlashCure, there is no turning back. Game changer, revolutionary. Every one of our stylist trainers that have been working with us on the FlashCure has just naturally been using the word game changer, game changer. This is a game changer for me and my clients, to the point where we decided to make those anticipatory text messages and emails that you've been receiving to include game changer. So again, once you start working with FlashCure with your Essentials Kit, you are going to want to restock. And so to keep everything simple for you, we designed additional kits and supplies to help you restock in a flash. And so the first kit is called the FlashCure Restock Kit. The second one is the FlashCure Adhesive and Primer Kit. We also package the UV blocking silicone upper and under eye patches into packs of 4 and 50, 4 pair and 50 pair, to make it easy for you to stay in stock.
So Joe, how can our stylists learn how to use the FlashCure Lash Extension application system?
Absolutely. The FlashCure UV Lash Extension application system is intended for stylists of all skill levels who already know how to apply extensions. We created free comprehensive online education and training videos to teach you how to use the system safely and with confidence. The FlashCure UV series that we've created and put into YouTube is intended to train you to use the FlashCure application supplies and how to quickly incorporate FlashCure into your existing business. The FlashCure series of videos are very detailed with step-by-step instructions on how to set up your lash application station and how to incorporate FlashCure. There's a video on how to use the FlashCure adhesive in conjunction with the FlashCure UV light. There's another step-by-step instructional video on how to apply the customizable UV blocking patent pending upper eye patches. I've been referring to them as UV blocking and patent pending, but I haven't touched on the fact that they are customizable to every eye shape, eye size, whether you have a smaller eye, a larger eye, oval, round, deep set, more shallow. Those patent pending upper eye patches were designed to allow you to be a tailor and tailor those patches to your client's needs. And for your convenience, we created that a YouTube playlist called FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System. The comprehensive and extremely easy to follow essentials videos will take you only about 35 minutes to watch. So we currently have 3 amazing videos that will take about 35 minutes in total. But again, we're creating more as we go, but we wanted to launch today with the essentials videos that will truly give you that confidence to start FlashCure for the holidays, because we're in the holiday season, the best season of the year for all of us to look amazing and beautiful for those holiday parties. And just imagine getting those lashes, getting up in the morning, finding the same number you had the night before and being able to wear them for the extended holiday season. So I definitely hope that you don't delay and you start today to be ready to flash. So now what I'd like to do is turn it over to some special guests that were instrumental in developing the FlashCure UV Lash Extension Application System. Martin tells me I get verklempt, and I probably do sometimes, but it's really been exciting to work with the team and everyone that has helped us to get to the finish line today. So today we have Christina Horvat. Christina is an Xtreme Lashes professional lash stylist, professional educator and trainer, and she's been the distributor of Xtreme Lashes products across the Hungarian market. So she's joining us all the way from Hungary. Christina has been with Xtreme Lashes for 16 years and was an essential team member in the development. Okay, so I'm gonna get over my emotional state. We also have a second very special guest today, Annabelle Champlin. Annabelle is an advanced certified Xtreme Lashes lash stylist, a certified Xtreme Lashes trainer, and business owner for 10 years. Annabelle has been an essential team member during the development of the FlashCure professional application system, and we're very excited to have them here today to talk to our audience. So thank you both for being here. So Christina, how has FlashCure professional application system impacted or transformed your professional life and your personal life?
Hello.
Yep, we can hear you.
We can hear you, Christina.
Okay, hi, nice to meet you. I don't speak English. Timea will translate.
Timea is going to translate for you today. Thank you, Timea.
Yes, hello. I am also here. Hi to everyone.
Okay, akkor mondd meg nekik, Timi, hogy akkor magyarul elmondom.
So she's going to tell in Hungarian her resume, her summarizing, and then I will translate it into English, and it will be 2 short parts altogether. Okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oké, tehát az UV-rendszer bevezetése az mind a szakmai és a személyes életemben is nagy változást hozott. Egyszerűen imádom ezt a rendszert. Az üzleti oldalon a legnagyobb előrelépés számomra, hogy most már olyan szempillaszeteket tudok építeni, amelyek nem csak tartósak, hanem hosszú távon is esztétikusak és megőrzik lenyűgöző megjelenésüket. A vendégeim nagyon-nagyon elégedettek, és ez számomra nagyon fontos dolog. Ráadásul kevesebb ragasztót használok, ami nem csak költséghatékonyabb, de a gyorsabb applikációs idő lehetővé teszi, hogy több vendéget fogadjak, ezzel tudom bővíteni a vendégkörömet, és a forgalmamat növelni. Valamint számomra nagyon fontos az, hogy az UV-szűrős szilikon tapaszok 100%-ban védik a vendégemet, és biztonságot nyújtanak neki, hiszen az alsó és a felső szemhéját is le tudom velük tapasztani. Tehát én egyszerűen imádom ezt a rendszert. Mi?
Yes. So the introduction of the UV or FlashCure system, as you often call it, has brought a tremendous change to my life, both professionally and personally. I simply love this system. On the business side, the biggest advancement is that I can now create eyelash sets that are not only incredibly durable, but also maintain their aesthetic, stunning appearance over the long term. My client satisfaction is boundless, and that means everything to me. Additionally, I use less adhesive, which is not only more cost effective, but also allows for faster application time, enabling me to take on more clients, expand my clientele, and increase my revenue. The UFA filtered silicone patches provide 100% safety for my clients, ensuring comprehensive protection in every aspect.
Oké, és akkor mondanám a személyes életemre gyakorolt hatását, ami ugyanolyan elképesztő, hiszen vendégként én magam is élvezhetem a tartósabb szettek előnyeit. Most már nem 3 hetente, hanem 4 hetente járok töltésre, mert a szempilláim mindig gyönyörűek és hibátlanok, és így saját magamnak is rengeteg időt tudok megtakarítani, több időt nyerek, amit más fontos dolgokra fordíthatok. Tehát az UV-rendszer az nem csupán egy eszköz, ez egy igazi áttörés, ami valós változást hozott az életembe, és új lendületet adott mindennapjaimnak.
So the impact on my personal life is just as remarkable. As a client, I can also enjoy the benefits of a longer lasting set. Even after 3-4 weeks, I can set out confidently, knowing my lashes still look beautiful and flawless. Instead of 3 weeks, I only need to go for refills every 4 weeks, saving a significant amount of time that I can spend on other important activities. The UFA system is not just a tool, it's a true breakthrough that has brought real change and new energy to my life.
Oké, kész vagyunk.
That's it.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you so much, Christina. And Tamia, thank you so much for translating.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It has been a pleasure. Thank you.
It's also been so much fun communicating with you guys, and we appreciate you accommodating us, because we know that when we contact you during the day, it's your evening, it's your dinner time, and it's just been amazing working with Christina and how detail oriented she is, and how frank and direct, and just an amazing person to work with. I'm very, very, very proud to have her on our team. And so thank you. Now we'll go to Annabelle. Annabelle is one of our U.S. lash stylists, professional lash stylist, professional trainer, and business owner. And she's also been extremely instrumental in developing this product, and has traveled from Massachusetts to Houston multiple times to help us get to the finish line. So Christina, how has FlashCure impacted your professional life as well as your personal life?
Good afternoon, everyone. So I have been using the FlashCure UV Lash application system since we began developing it, and I have slowly transitioned all but one of my clients to using the new system. And I would say the biggest impact for me is that it is unbelievably convenient for my clients. They are able to extend the time between their appointments. I would normally be doing relashes between 2 and 3 weeks, and now we've been able to extend up to 6 weeks with similar retention. The feedback that I was receiving initially from my clients was extraordinary. I have literally had everything from, this has changed their life. It's allowed them more free time with their families or for work or other activities. And I feel like I'm in that same boat where now I'm able to complete my applications faster, more efficiently. It's opened up my schedule so I can see more clients, and specifically clients who were maybe reluctant to receive lash extensions, knowing that it was a maintenance service and they would need to return, at that 2 to 3 week interval, and they didn't think that they would have the time in their schedule. I've had 3 new clients come to me now knowing that they can come and see me maybe once every 4 to 6 weeks with the same results. Some of my existing clients who did experience some slight irritation from the fumes from our traditional adhesives, the feedback from them has been that they do not smell the adhesive, they do not feel any of the fume, and they're also loving the fact that they can leave their appointment and instantly return to their scheduled activities, taking a shower or going and doing a workout, heading to the beach. They no longer have to worry about retention. And I literally have not received a single negative comment or feedback from any one of my clients that I transitioned over to this system. They're all very, very excited that this is something that is finally being launched and now can be talked about publicly. It did take a little getting used to because I've been a stylist for a very long time and applied millions of lash extensions over the course of my career. And, maybe the first week or two, it was a slight adjustment of putting the patches on the upper eyelid and getting used to flashing the petal. But now, anytime I apply using our traditional adhesives, I feel like that's what's taking me an adjustment to get used to because I'm so integrated into using the UV lash extensions.
That is wonderful, Annabelle. Thank you so much. And I know Annabelle's she's just been frequently texting me and just giving me feedback from her clients, just amazing feedback from the clients. And and I love that you're able to take in more clients, and you were also able to recently take a more extended vacation to India and stayed there longer than like a week longer because you knew that you didn't have to come back to relash your clients as soon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's one of the biggest benefits of being a stylist for me is that I create my own schedule. And this was honestly the first time that I was able to take an extended vacation and know that I wasn't going to have to, deal with the deluge of annoyed clients that I had been away for 2 weeks.
That's wonderful. That was a lot of fun to see as well. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you both for being there for us and for sharing your experience with our other lash stylists. I know that at Xtreme Lashes, we, even though we're always working towards developing products that simplify the modern woman's beauty regimen, that create flexible, rewarding careers for the professional stylist, we always incorporate professional stylists when we develop anything and everything because it's got to be user-friendly, and user-friendly can only be from the users themselves. And in this case, it's our professional lash stylists as well as their customers. So it's been a lot of fun and very exciting to get there. So now my question to our audience today is, are you ready to take your lash applications to the next level and enjoy all the benefits that FlashCure has to offer this holiday season? And so are you ready to enjoy lash extensions that are fully cured by the end of your application, enjoy designer lashes that last up to 3 times longer than traditional lash extensions, empower yourself to be in complete control of when and how to cure those lashes, to create those long-lasting applications with ease, with speed, with precision and safety? Are you ready to experience fewer adverse reactions? And although maybe 5 out of 100 individuals might develop a sensitivity, it's still 5 out of 100. And what we're seeing now is that we're seeing stylists give us feedback that a consumer who had been previously somewhat sensitive to the extensions, they're not getting that sensitivity again because we're going from liquid to solid with very, very little fumes lingering in the air. Are you ready to enjoy shorter and less frequent relash appointments that allow your clients to enjoy more time off between refills while you take in more clients or enjoy more time off supporting the same number of clients.
All right. Well, Joe, thank you. And I want to again thank everyone for joining us. If you're ready to take your applications to the next level, here's a promo code, and you get this just for joining us here today. The promo code is FlashCure. That's FLASHCURE. Use that at checkout, and you'll enjoy 20% off all the FlashCure kits and supplies. Remember, there's a free video that's included that's on YouTube. You can also get 20% off site-wide on all professional application supplies, consumer aftercare and cosmetics, merchandising and retail, as well as the FlashCure kits and supplies. And also, if you're new to lash styling or if you want to step up, there's that same promo code. You can get $200 off our classic training and our volume training. And supplies are included in that training for free. That's not the FlashCure training. That's again free on YouTube. But if you want to become a lash stylist or improve your skills with volume, you can use FlashCure to get $200 off that training. Or there's a QR code right there. You can scan that and go straight to the FlashCure landing page to shop xtremelashes.com/FlashCure. Thank you all very much. And Joe, thank you for everything.
Thanks, Martin, for co-hosting today. And I also want to tell our audience that we're always about education here at Xtreme Lashes. Once you go visit the xtremelashes.com/FlashCure, we have an extended educational piece there for you on that landing page where you can get a reinforcement to everything that I said today. And you're also able to shop those kits directly from there in the individual components. And if you don't find the answers to any questions you might be thinking about, please contact our friendly customer success management team. They're on standby to take any of your questions, and we will make sure that we answer all those questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And I also have to say thank you to everybody on the Xtreme Lashes team, from product development to quality control, quality assurance, creative, marketing, education, sales, service, the warehousing team, the pick, packing, and shipping team, the technology department, the website coding department. Like, I cannot stress how much work everybody at Xtreme Lashes does. I wouldn't be here today without the team. And to our CFO, Martindale, as well, because he makes sure that all the bills are paid and and all the vendors are paid, and that we're in a good financial state. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you at the next webinar.
Bye-bye.